Hey guys, and welcome to this new video. Today I'm going to do my 2019 Netflix watch list. I watched a lot of series on 2019 and I just wanted to share it with you. The whole January month you will see things about either Christmas like you saw last week, either the New Year like you saw 2 weeks ago, and you will see the next week. So yeah, I'm talking about this the whole January month, but don't worry, after it will be new, fresh start. With videos that are just independent of 2019 and that don't talk about it, because 2019 is over now. The first series I discovered in 2019 is Riverdale. I think I started it in 2018. I saw the first season and then I saw again the first season with my mother, and I saw the and I saw season 2, 3 and 4 this year with my mom, and this is our series. That's it. That's all I want to say. Riverdale is talking about a town. Season 1. I'm going to talk to you about season 1 because I'm not going to spoil anything. It's my fave series. Not ever, because there's another fave series ever, but it's one of my favorite series. It's on my top 5. I'll do maybe a top 5 of my favorite series, I don't know. So this is the story. The story is about a town, a calm American or Canadian town, in where there is nothing happening really bad, everyone is happy until the 4th of July, day where Jason Blossom dies. Well, dies. We don't really know at the beginning what happened to him. We see Cheryl, portrayed by Madeleine Page, my favorite actress ever. Portrayed by Madeleine Page, who is crying on the shore of Sweetwater River, the river of Riverdale. We see her crying and saying, JJ, and we can guess he's dead. Well, at the beginning of the series we think he's dead. I won't spoil anything, but I'm just going to say that the first season is around Jason's murder, potential murder, disparition, at least. Yeah, the whole first season is about this, even if there are 4 protagonists and Cheryl is not one of them. To me, she is one of them, but for some website she's not, and for the writers I think she's not. She's a recurrent character. To me she's a main character, but doesn't matter. We have the 4 protagonists. Veronica Lodge, the spoiled New York girl who has a dad in jail. He's just got arrested for some money things, I think. He's part of the mafia. We don't see him in season 1, but we can guess this, and we know he's in jail. So Veronica is close to her mother because her dad has been forced to leave and to go to jail. Her mother moved here to have a fresh start, and it's their childhood town, so they know people and all. So yeah, there is Betty Cooper, the detective, but also the perfect girl or the girl next door. Everyone who saw the series can understand my references. If you did not, you will if you see the series. We have Betty Cooper. She's Alice and House Cooper's daughter. They are journalists, and she's also she loves to work on journalism. She is curious and she loves to investigate. So that's all I can say. Then we have Jughead Jones. He's a loner, Archie's best friend, and Betty's friend, and they have known each other since they are like a child. Jughead lives on the wrong side of the truck, on the south side, but he does not really have a home. He's homeless. He lives at the Twilight Drive-In, a movie theater, but outside, a drive-in actually. And he loves to write, to investigate. He's weird, as he say in an episode, I'm a weirdo. He never leaves his hat, really, guys, never. It's not a hat, it's a beanie. He always has his beanie. It's iconic, I think. Then there is Cheryl Blossom, Jason's twin sister. I forgot Archie Andrews. Archie Andrews is like the protagonist. He just started music and he loves to write songs and to sing, but he also loves to play football, and he have to work for his dad during summer for his dad's company because working on constructions. So yeah. Then I watched Stranger Things season 2 and 3 that I really loved. If you don't know what is Stranger Things, it's a series that takes place in the 80s. It's about four friends who loves to play role-play games. They play Dungeons and Dragons, Dragons and Dungeons. And one night they have to go home, as every day, but they are going home really late, and one of them is just disappeared. He fall and he disappeared, and we don't know where he is. So the whole series about this, and sometimes after, not a lot of times after, they discover a boy or a girl. I won't spoil anything. Whose name is 11, and if you know the series, actually you do know. And I really loved to have the surprise of the gender of these characters, so I wouldn't say to anyone which gender is this character, really, even if it's like 2 seconds. I would not, because I really loved to yeah, to discover that. So it's and those child are at junior high, so they are like little. It reminds me of junior high actually, so it's funny because at high school, I'm in high school, so I know what it is. I still live it, but junior high is like far away. Far away, not that far away. You understand what I mean? And it's really funny to see the 80s, and yeah, it's a good series. I really love this series. Then I saw Dark. It's a series about time traveling, and we don't understand everything, and I did not understand everything actually in this series. I need to watch it again to understand everything, because at season 2 I think I've been lost. And then I saw a French horror series called Marianne. It's about a writer who writes books actually, and those books are her nightmares she had when she was a child, then a teenage, and she's apparently still have, but she hide it, and she write a book about it, and this spirit, or I don't know what she sees in her dreams. It's a witch or something like that, you know. She called her Marianne, and she really wrote those things, and she had this nightmare about this person actually really, and she write it, and she is famous, and she's in Paris, and her books just had been sold a lot. When one of her old friend come to Paris to see her and to say she is back or something like that, I don't remember the exact words, but she said something like she's back, and we're just stressed out about who, and actually it's Marianne, and Marianne is possessing people, and yeah, and there is just one way to recognize her. This is that she cannot lie on her name. So if you ask her what's your name, she cannot answer another name. Actually, she has to answer Marianne. So yeah, I love this series. For a French series, it was a good one, really, and I had fun. Then at the beginning of the year, I saw Scream, the Netflix show, the Netflix series. I really loved season 1. I was like, yeah, I loved the 2 seasons, but except the 2 last episodes, I did not love the end. I did not, yeah, I did not love the end. I really loved the story, and until the 2 last episodes, I was so, yeah, fan of this story, but then when I saw the 2 last episodes, I was like disappointed, so I won't spoil anything, but yeah, I was really disappointed. I won't say the story of every series, because if I do this, the video will last 1 hour, and I don't have time, and I have time to film this video, but you don't have time to watch 1 hour video of me talking about series. Then I saw The Rain season 1, I saw season 2 actually in 2020, I finished it like at the beginning of 2020, but I'm only going to talk about season 1 and my opinion on season 1. And The Rain is a series about a rain actually that kills people because there is a sickness inside. As soon as water touches their body, that dies. And this is the story of Simon and her brother Rasmus, who are a bunker for 6 years. Their father told them they had to wait for him, and he never came back. At the beginning, the father told to say to Simon to protect her brother no matter what. At the beginning, there is the mom with them, and yeah, the dad says they need to protect Rasmus no matter what. So at the beginning, Rasmus is like a child, he's like 10 years old, something like that, and 6 years later, you can count on yourself, you can calculate yourself, he is 16 years old. And they go out of the bunker because they have no food and there is no oxygen in it, and they meet people, and something happens with those people, I won't say what. And Rasmus is like, he was sick when he was child, and his father injected him something, and we don't know what. I won't spoil, but I really love this series. I will talk about season 1 of course, but I was addicted to this series. It was really, yeah, good series. It was, I don't remember from where, but it's not English, it's not American, it's not French, so no matter, doesn't matter. Then I saw 3 episodes of Unenchanted. I loved it, but I'm seeing it with my father, and my father never watched TV with me. Maybe I won't wait for him now, but yeah, it was cool. I really loved it. The 3 first episodes that I saw, I loved them. And Then I saw Sex Education, season 1. My best friend made me watch that. At the beginning I did not want to watch that because of the title, Sex Education. I don't know, it wasn't inspiring for me. But actually it was a good series, I really loved the series. Actually there is no real story, I don't, well, there is a story but I don't know, it's something you can watch and just watch, you don't have to think like dark. you just watch and you don't need to think about what happened last time you watched the series, and you know, I don't know how to explain it, but it's simple to remember and simple to watch. So then I saw The End of the Fucking World, season 1, and almost finished the 2 in 2019. I have just one episode left still now that I need to watch. I really loved this series too. Thank you, Leah, my best friend, for making me watch this. It's a good series about a psychopath, well, a boy who says he's a psychopath, and he meets a girl who does not say she's a psychopath, but she loves to see people suffer, and there is a connection between them. And yeah, I think it's interesting. I really loved to see evolve those two characters, and I'm really attached to them, so it was a good series too. I loved it. I saw Elite. It's a Spanish series about a murder, a little bit like, well, it's not like Pretty Little Liars, but a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. A girl was killed, we don't know who killed her, and we have flashback and flash forward, well, flash forwards, the present and the past that are mixed to find who killed this girl. I really love this series. It's really interesting. It's an investigation, so I love investigations, and yeah, it's really cool. I really loved watching this series actually. Then I watched Money Heist again, season 1 again, and season 2 and 3, and I really loved it. Still, even if at the end of season 3 it killed me, but I loved it. I really love Money Heist, or La Casa de Papel. I think it's not my favorite series, and I'm not as fan as I'm fan of Riverdale, but it's a series that I really love to watch, and that I really loved to watch. And yeah, I'm not fan like I can be fan of other series, but I really love watching this, and this is, yeah, it should be in my top 5. Then I saw season 1 and 2 of Baby, an Italian series. Really liked it. I did not finish season 2 actually, but yeah, it's a teenage a series about teenage life and high school, and it's a classic. But there is something that I love and that I don't find like the other series. Then I saw Lucifer, the half of season 1. It's a little bit like Sex Education, not on the story. It's about Lucifer who come to Earth because he's to Los Angeles because he's bored in hell. But I say it's like Sex Education because I watch the series, I don't have to ask myself a millions of questions. I just watch it, and even if I don't remember the previous episode, I don't care actually, because there is a link, but there is no real link between the episodes. And I would say that if I don't remember what happened before, or if I don't see a scene, or I will still understand the story. So that's why I love Lucifer. When I'm tired, I watch Lucifer because I cannot think about I cannot watch a series and think a lot about what is happening because I'm tired actually. I started watching with my brother How I Met Your Mother, so I'm at season 1, I think the half of season 1. It's an old series, a classic like Friends, or Charmed, or Buffy, but I really liked it. I never saw Friends, by the way. Maybe I should put it on my watch list for 2020. Yeah, I watched the first half of the first season of How I Met Your Mother, and I really like it. I like the story and how it's told. This dad who tell his story to his child, and all of those flashback, or those those flash forwards at the beginning of the episode, where we see this dad telling his story to his child, and to just have the conclusion of how he met their mother. And then I watched The Sinner season 1 and did not finish the second season. Actually, I really loved season 1. It was really interesting. I loved Cora. It was to understand why she did that. I really loved to understand why she did that, to understand what happened in her, and we know that she's also lost, and we have all of those flashbacks, and I really love series actually with flashbacks. I really liked it. It's creepy. It's sometimes when you watch this series you can feel bad, really. But it's a good series. I really loved watching this series. It was interesting, and it was yeah, they were a mystery. You did not know what he would do to her. I don't remember the name of the characters. That's why Beck. We did not know what he would do to Beck, and I was like, I need to see the whole series season. I discovered this series thanks to Shay Mitchell, because I was a big fan of Pretty Little Liars, and Shay Mitchell played Emily in it. And thanks to her Instagram I discovered this series. So that's it guys for today's video. I think it's really long. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe, to give a big old thumbs up if you liked the video. And see you next week for a new video. Love you guys.